This is the front of the Go box. So in the top left, we've got the Yaesu FT-7900R FM transceiver. It's a dual bander that works on VHF and UHF. So on 2 meters, it goes up to 50 watts of power, and on 70 centimeters, it goes up to 40 watts of power. I've got the handheld mic for it over here on a clip that I've mounted to one of the shelves, and I typically will detach the hand mic and store it in this soft accessory bag when the whole Go box is in storage. In that soft accessory bag, I've got a bunch of power pole compatible accessories, including this cigarette lighter style adapter that I've got a power pole connector on, so I can plug it into my rig runner in the back and power this USB power adapter off of, which is great for charging smartphones and tablets and whatnot. I've also got an external speaker connected to the radio for just better fidelity, and then I've also got a PowerWorks 30 amp power supply over there, so that's model SS30DV. Works great, no problems. I've also got an LED rack mount LED lighting unit. It's Mid-Atlantic model LT-GN-P&L. So it's a dual gooseneck lighting unit. So we've got these awesome flexible LED lights, so you can operate with one or both, and they fold up really nicely up against the lighting unit itself. Works phenomenally well. So for that, it's powered by 5 volts, less than 1 amp. So what I did was took a USB cable and took the power and ground connectors off of that, and then put a power terminal on the end of it. And I'm using the USB output from my rig runner in the back, which is model 4004 USB. So I'm using the USB power output from the rig runner to actually power this lighting unit, which is pretty cool. I think it looks awesome, and it's very functional. Now we're looking at the back of the Go box. So on the top left, we've got the rig runner model 4004U, which has 4 power pole outputs and 2 USB port compatible power outlets. I've got one of the USB ports connected to the LED lighting unit, which is the rack-mounted lighting unit that I showed you on the front. You can also see the back of the external speaker, and then on the far right we've got the Yaesu FT-7900 radio, and then on the lower left we've got the PowerWorks 30 amp power supply. In the middle I've got something that you couldn't see from the front, which is a Netgear gigabit Ethernet switch that is running off of 12 volts of power, no more than 1 amp. It's easy to rack mount that, and could be useful in an emergency situation where having wired Ethernet could be handy. Then on the far right, I've got the PowerGate PG40S, which is an automatic power switching system that can trickle charge a battery from DC power that's coming from the DC power supply over there. So that's pretty cool. So it can automatically switch between mains power or battery power, and if it's running off of mains power, it can automatically charge the battery up, which is very nice. Last but not least, we've got an essential part of any radio installation, which is, of course, the antenna. So here I've got the Comet M24M, which is a antenna with a magnetic base. So I usually attach this to the top of my vehicle. It's got a detachable antenna, so you can actually leave the base attached permanently if you choose, and then just unscrew the antenna. It works great. So I actually have one of these on my truck that I leave attached all the time, and have no problems with it. And this has an M-type connector, mic-type connector, which connects to the back of the Yaesu FT-7900 without needing any adapters. Here we've got the Gator box in its sealed up configuration. So you'll see that it's 22 inches tall, 21 inches across, and 14 inches deep. And it's got some really nice carrying handles on either end, and you can easily place it in a horizontal or vertical configuration like you see right here.